Hello, I know it's been forever, so I figured today we would do something a little special and do a one palette makeup challenge. I found a palette that has a lot of colors that we can use. I'm not going to do foundation or concealer just because it would be a little tricky. Let's just start with eyes since that's what I usually start with, and then we'll probably move on to eyebrows. I usually start with concealer to go over as like a base, but we're just gonna use white eyeshadow and see how it goes. So seeing as that didn't really work too well, I'm just gonna go on with the first color. Just lay it on how I usually do. We're gonna go in with a darker orange here now. Third color will be this red here. Now that we're done with the base colors, I'm gonna go in with a sparkle. I'm thinking about doing this one here. It'll probably match the look the best. Just gonna apply with my finger because I feel like the warmth of my finger kind of helps spread out the sparkles more. Now that we are done with the sparkle, I'm gonna try and do a very light liner. I don't really know how this is gonna work, but let's see here. The liner is as good as it's gonna get. Let's move on to the bottom half here. And I'm doing a very light green or teal, whatever you want to call it. So that's done. I am going to cheat a little bit and use some mascara just to give myself just a little lash. So everything is done for the eyes. I'm just going to show you the colors that I use for that. So first we had the peach or the light orange. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know if you can see it either, but then we had the darker orange as the second color. Third color was the red. And then we used this sparkle. We also used this one for the eyeliner, and then for the bottom we used this color here. Alright, so now we're gonna go into my brows, and I'm trying to think if I want to use this color or this one, maybe blend the two. We're gonna start with that lighter color. It may not even be the right color, so I might go into that darker color next. I think the darker color is the color to go with, so I'm just sweeping that across where I already applied. I usually use concealer to shape my brows a little more. I'm just going to use a makeup wipe. So brows are officially finished. I'm going to move on to bronzer and contour. I think I'm going to go in with this lighter color that I was going to use with my eyebrows and see how it goes. Ooh, that is definitely a color, but not my color. Dear Lord. I think that's a little too orange for me. We are just gonna have to figure out how to make this work. Now that it looks like I have a interesting self-tan here, I'm gonna try and do my nose contour. Let's see if that same color actually goes okay on the nose. Since I do not have a concealer that would work, I'm just going to use the white in this palette to kind of highlight. Well, it doesn't look awful, but it doesn't look perfect. Let's just move on to blush. I think we're gonna go with one of these neutral colors up here just because I feel like that would probably match my skin tone. Let's go with this middle one. Oh yeah, that's not actually too bad. I always put some over my nose too because why not? Alright, blush is done. I think I'm gonna move into highlighter next. Thinking about this color here. Oh, that's actually pretty pigmented. I'm gonna move on to lips as the last portion here of this look. I'm thinking about probably doing this color here. Just gonna start with the top lip. I did put on some lip balm just to help it apply a little more. So here is the finished look. I think with the resources that I had, it actually looks pretty decent. I even found some earrings that kind of match the eye color as well. If you like this video and want me to try another challenge, or if you want a specific makeup look, let me know in the comments. Follow me or subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.